Life has not been the same ever since I authored my first book. I moved from Africa to the US a couple of years ago, and honestly speaking, I was struggling. I had a bachelor's degree in mass communication, but for some reason out here in the United States, the African degree wasn't getting the exact type of reverence and respect that I thought it would be able to garner. So I was having trouble getting jobs, I was having trouble getting rooms with people who matter, the decision makers. But something really surprising happened when I published my first book. All of a sudden, the level of respect I was being accorded was like that of a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. You see, I had a title. I was now an author. And when you're an author, you are an authority. You're actually perceived to be a smart person. So for some reason, I became intriguing to the people. I became more interesting. People were curious to know more about the book I'd written, Building Your Influence. They wanted to know more about the content. So naturally, that got me in touch with people of influence, right? I was able to meet people like Reverend Jesse Jackson. I've had the opportunity to meet a couple of heads of state who have now actually, some of whom have become personal friends. These are people of influence. And being that my book was about influence, that's a topic that, fascinated them. We had lots of insight to share with each other, lots of things to learn from each other. So naturally, ever since I published my book, things have been on the upward trajectory. And thanks to Action Wealth Publishing, they made the process of extracting this information from my head and packaging it into a document very easy and effortless, right? I thought it would be a very cumbersome process. I thought I was going to get a pen and write word for word. But the experts, they held my hand through the process and made the entire process very seamless. So I'm grateful for Action Wealth Publishing for helping me publish my first book and ultimately elevating my status.